Hello, I'm in my car and it's 63 degrees. So in Texas, that means I get to break out my favorite winter shirt. I love it so much. So I'm gonna do a quick little bookstore vlog. I don't think this video is gonna be very long, but I actually found this bookstore like 3 weeks ago when I had to go renew my driver's license, and I had to drive pretty far to do that because we know I live out in the boondocks now. And it was so quaint and cute, and they had 2 bookstore cats, and come on, how could you not love it? So I'm gonna take you out there. Hopefully I'm gonna find some stuff for my classroom. She gave me 10% off last time, and I got a lot of books for $22 last time. So I didn't bring a haul to transfer over because I'm gonna have to stop at CVS and get some arthritis medicine. I didn't want to throw my back out trying to carry the books. But next time I go, I will definitely exchange some books to pay it forward to my new favorite bookstore. Love that naproxen. As you can see, I got 2 bags from the bookstore. The store was not as clean as I remember it being. Good thing I haven't taken my morning shower. I just kind of got in the car because my back was really hurting and I knew I could get some medicine on my way. But I made out like a bandit, and I think I only spent like 45 bucks. A lot of these books are from the classroom. Is really sweet old lady who runs that store. But you walk through there and it's kind of the stare. You know how people look like their pets? Well, there are some people who like kind of look like their books. Like you look at somebody and like, fantasy nerd. Oh yeah, erotica reader. That's how it was in there. So we'll do a haul when I get home. So here I am sitting on the floor at home. I'm just gonna take these out because I need to clean them up because they're kind of gross. Maybe tape up some spines, like you can see right here. Spine's kind of messed up, so yeah, get that water bottle out of the way. So here's one of the books I got, The Stamp of Glory. Since it's National Novel Writing Month, I'm trying to finish my Civil War novels, so I feel like everything I should read should be about the Civil War. And on the back of this, it mentions an Alabama planter who let his slaves go. It kind of sounds like a family saga. Cheap, 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 $3.25. There's that. Not for the classroom unless I decide it is appropriate. On this one that I'm pulling out right now, Gemini, guess how much this was? You see? Oh, it doesn't say. Does it say on the, oh, there it is. Free, because it was part of the library. Now, I really don't know why this one was in the free shelf. Probably because it's an ex-library book, but, or it probably didn't sell, I don't know. So, yeah, intensive care unit. One night, Jane Doe is transferred from her care to care from a rural hospital on the Olympic Peninsula. This unidentified patient remains unconscious, the victim of a hit and run. So it looks like it's kind of almost a domestic thriller, like a medical thriller. All right, so my favorite ones I got right here, Larry McMurtry. Excuse the rumbling in the background. I got 2 by Larry McMurtry. I believe this is the last one, Comanche Moon and the Lonesome Dove Saga, $5.99, cheap. This might be a first edition. Oh God, it's got a mark in it, that's okay. Stamped, let's see. Nope, 4th. Perfectly fine. And then, this is another Larry McMurtry, King of the Westerns. I know some might argue that Louis L'Amour is the King of the Westerns, but when you're from my hometown, you gotta know that it's Larry McMurtry, because the Lonesome Dove Baptist Church, which inspired him to write his Pulitzer Prize winning novel, is located in my hometown. Pretty cool, right? Right, okay, and the last one that is, I know for sure is for me, The Rebels of Ireland. I believe this is part of, yeah, the Dublin Saga. I haven't read any of the other Dublin books, but this pretty much seems like it can be read as a standalone. Cromwell, the Famine, W.B. Yeats, one of my favorite poets of all time, and The Women of the Easter Rising brings Irish history to life through the tales of families who's faced rise and fall in each generation. So totally up my alley. Exactly the kind of stuff I like to write. So $4.05, and she took 10% off because she knows I'm a teacher, got a teacher discount. So here's another one. This is the last one that I know for sure I am going to read before I put it in my classroom, and I might just not put it in my classroom because it's in such horrible shape. Look at that spine. I saw this on, I cannot remember her name to save my life, but she is a history booktuber. She reads history. So I got this massive mass market paperback. She found a trade paperback. She normally, she normally does nonfiction history. She said she found a big trade paperback of this. I'll link her channel down below. I haven't actually watched a lot of her videos in a while, so I decided to get this one. Historical fiction books about real life people really are not my favorite, unless it's Philippa Gregory, because hers are so historically inaccurate. It's almost like alternate history, but that's a tale for another story. So I'm gonna try this one. Sacagawea, not my favorite historical figure. Lewis and Clark, the explorers after the Louisiana Purchase in Manifest Destiny, which the Louisiana Purchase eventually led to, is one of the most evil things that the United States has ever done. So I think this is going to be very hard to read about, and this copy is disgusting. This wasn't on the free shelf. Why not? Ugh. Oh, ew. Wow. Okay. We'll make it work. Yeah, this is not going in the classroom. I'm not bringing this nastiness into my classroom. What the hell is this? All right, so I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to this woman. There's a one-woman show in there. She's the only one running the bookstore. Oh God, this might be $8.39, $8.49 to $8.54. So, we'll work this out. Let's just move that along, not touch it anymore. So, you guys know I love Emma Donoghue. I am so glad this copy of Room is not a movie tie-in edition. I really loved Brie Larson for the longest time until I found out more about her, and turns out she's an arrogant jerk. So this is gonna go to the classroom. And then the last few I got, these are in pretty bad shape too, but they're pretty cute. So illustrated classic editions, perfect. You know how much I love these for my students, because they can open up a story they already know, like Sherlock Holmes or Around the World in 80 Days, and actually be able to read them. And then the last one I got ones, I should say. I pick these up whenever I see them for the classroom library. These are in pretty good condition. Just the Hunger Games trilogy. I have 2 sets in my classroom, and now I have 3. So that is it for me. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do about that Sacagawea book. That's really gross. My skin's crawling, but it will be okay. So that's it for me today. Keep reading, keep writing, keep loving words, and I'll see you next time. Bye.